I was only 8 at the time, but I remember vividly the day my dad was arrested. I really don't think I knew it was happening. All I knew was that they were taking my dad away.
Daddy, don't take my daddy.
Listen, Locke. You're gonna have to grow up fast. You're gonna have to be strong for your mom.
I know when will you be back?
It may be a long time. I've made some mistakes, Locke. But when you're old enough, your mom will tell you about the things I've done. Learn from my mistakes, okay?
I will.
Let's go, sir.
You're under arrest. Come on.
And that was it. The past 10 years I've seen my dad a couple times a month. It was a cool spring day, cooler than it should be this time of year anyway. My friends and I were already dreaming of summer vacation and spending days at the Stampede and playing video games. Little did we know that the next few days would take us through a whirlwind of action, fear, mystery, and soon-to-be international fame. My name is Locke Arnold. Yes, my dad is Reggie Arnold, and yes, he's still in jail. It's not easy having a dad who's best known for robbing an international space station. He still swears he had no choice and he only did it to save me and my mom's life. I like to believe him, but of course, not everybody does.
I saw this awesome spy movie where the spy jumped off the building and then the building exploded and I can't remember.
Hey, Locke, career day. Your dad's gonna teach us how to rob a bank. Ha.
Yeah. Is he going to teach us how to make a shoebox into a microwave?
What's going on here?
Hey, Brad, what's up? That's Ron and Locke about his dad.
Locke's dead. What about your mama? She's so stupid she tried to alphabetize M&Ms.
Ah, whatever. Let's get out of here. Let's go tap dance on oranges and watch Dora.
Good point.
They're lucky I'm not packing today. Thanks, Brad.
The only thing you've ever packed is your own lunch, and even that's a stretch.
Thanks, Brad. I hate those guys. Any plans this weekend?
Well, this weekend I'm going to the museum to get this vampire amulet.
Give me the vampire amulet that can give you vampire powers.
A person is a vampire. They don't just get vampire powers.
That sounds cool, whatever it is. I bet Dante knows what it is.
Who's Dante?
He's this kid that hangs around the museum. He's goth or something.
Hey, he's actually a nice guy. He's smarter than you may think.
Hey, my mom's here. You need a ride, Jill?
Sounds good. Should we all meet at the museum tomorrow?
Sounds good. Can you give me a ride tomorrow, Hunter?
Yep, sounds good to me.
Bye.
Bye.
Those are my friends. Jill, she is the smartest person I've ever met and also the best at pushing Hunter's buttons. Hunter, he is the next James Bond. He spends his entire allowance ordering weird spy gadgets off the internet. I think he also kind of likes Jill. Yes, likes her, but he won't admit it. And Brad, the coolest guy at school, captain of the football team. Most guys like him pick on kids like us, but Brad was always nice to us and even liked some of the same things we did. These are the bad guys in our story. Bruno the Magician, Sandy, and 2 other bad guys who I guess can't be that important if I don't know their names.
A toast. Another job well done.
I'll drink to that. So, how's everyone gonna spend their money?
I'm going to beach somewhere with coconuts and palm trees. Quirky. Maybe one of the Hawaiian Islands.
I've never been to China.
I think I'm gonna go to China. How about you, boss?
I have one more big job planned before I head to Fiji.
Are you crazy? You've made more than enough to retire. Sometimes I think you just love the game too much.
I won't argue there. I find I go crazy if I'm not working, and this one is not about money.
So, what type of job is it, mate?
The less you know, the better. Let's just say it's a rare item with worth beyond this world. Oh, and Sandy, China's going to have to wait. I need you for the next job.
Okay, Bruno.
Ah, the Amulet of Dracul. Looks like we're in the right place. Hey, Dante.
Hey Locke, hey everybody, how you guys doing?
Dante was cool. He was goth, and some of the kids thought he was a vampire. I know, laughable. He was kind of an outsider, but that didn't really bother me. He didn't go to our school, and we always saw him at the museum. One day we got to talking, and he turned out to be a really nice guy, and knew a lot of cool things. Jill and Hunter still weren't sure about him.
We're great. Are you here to see the amulet?
Sure am. My cousin's here too. He knows everything about that amulet.
Everything? Hey, mister, can it really give you vampire powers?
Hunter.
Not exactly. The Amulet of Dracul, or Dragon, is said to hold supernatural power. The legends say that on the night of the blood moon, the scripture engraved on the face of the amulet may unleash the powers of the underworld and give these powers to the one who reads it.
See, Julie said powers.
However, if the tongue is not true, all who walk, run, or fly shall be cursed for eternity.
You've told me this story 1,000 times before, and you still lose me at that part.
The script on the amulet is a very ancient language. If not pronounced properly, the meaning of the words would change, and thus result in catastrophe, or even the apocalypse.
So we can turn vampires into humans, and humans into vampires?
Not quite that simple, but yes.
I would guess that it goes deeper than just the transfer of powers. It seems like there has to be more to it.
Young lady, you are a sharp one.
Are you a historian or something?
Or something. I have to take this, so I might be a while. Dante, you're good with your friends, are you not?
Yeah, sure.
Yep, we'll be good. We'll see you inside. What are we waiting for? Let's go check it out.
Okay, sure.
So it's the vampire kid.
No, Sandy. How many times do I have to tell you? It's the tall one.
The one that took the phone call?
No, the kid who's tall. The one who took the phone call is an adult. He doesn't matter.
So which one is Arnold's kid?
The tall one, we just went over it. Forget this. Let's go over this one more time.
You're the new museum curator and I'm your assistant. How did you get a job at this museum anyway, boss? I didn't know you'd ever been here or worked at a museum.
Are you being serious? I can't tell anymore. Anyway, you get the Arnold kid and the short one inside the exhibit. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, boss, just to be clear, which one's the Arnold kid?
I know Dante is a nice guy, but he kind of scares me sometimes. And what about his cousin?
Yeah, his cousin was straight out of one of those vampire movies you see on TV at 3 a.m. in the morning.
That was the first time I met Dante. He seems like quite a nice guy. You should not judge him differently just because he dresses different.
My mom thinks he's a criminal or something. She thinks goth people are dangerous.
Hey.
Your mom said that?
Hey.
What is it?
Dracul amulet's gone. Lock's gone too. Museum worker's unconscious. New curator said it was Locke. Just like his dad.
Dante, hold on, take a breath.
Did you say Locke was tied up?
Okay, I was at the museum late last night after you guys left. The burglar alarm went off and then the police car came with the curator in it. And it was a new curator, not Mr. Wooms. And I thought that was pretty strange.
Get to the part about Locke. I haven't seen him since yesterday. Do you know where he is? I have ways of making you talk.
Hold on there, Mr. Bong. Let Dante finish.
So the curator was telling someone about how he had been locked in his own closet and that his assistant had been knocked out, unconscious or something, and that Locke had stolen the keys to the amulet display, and since then, the amulet and Locke have disappeared.
That couldn't be. Locke has never stolen anything in his life.
Locke is the most honest guy I've ever known. Remember when I found Sherlock? He made me put an ad on Kijiji to try and find his owner.
He's the one who helped me stop cheating in math class. Without him, I would have never actually learned algebra.
I say we find Locke and get to the bottom of this.
Look, my cousin says he's got this situation under control. And he's telling us that we should just find a place to stay out of the way of the authorities, and just wait for this all to clear up.
As far as your cousin is concerned, that's exactly what we'll do. Jill, Brad, you with me?
Let's go.
Let's go.
I just have to go by my house and grab some things.
Sure.
Locke Arnold, do you know who I am?
I'm guessing you're not really the museum curator.
Good guess. I would love to tell you my real name, all about me, but that would be making the classic villain mistake of dialoguing, and I'm not your classic villain.
Really? You definitely seem smarter than your classic villain to me.
Nice try. I'm sorry. I had to do this to you, but you can ask your dad for all the details. Sandy, you have the tonic?
Right here, boss. Give it to him now.
Yes. Well, Locke, it's been great meeting you. Any last words? Once Sandy gives you the tonic, it'll be quite a while before you can speak again.
You'll never get away with your nefarious scheme.
Give it to him. Look at this way. At least you can spend more time with your dad.
I guess the tonic was like an acidic agent that put me in some kind of coma, but like a fully awake, aware, conscious coma. So it appeared to anyone around me that I was fine, just not talking. It took away my fine motor skills and my voice. I could not write, talk, walk, or anything. All I could do was sit there and think.
All we know at this time is that the amulet of Dracul is missing, and so is Locke Arnold. Locke is 18 years old and our main suspect at this time. If anyone should see Locke, call the hotline immediately. We can all assume that Locke has many ties to the underworld, thanks to his father. We have our best people in this case. Thank you.